This is not natural, son. This is free. Anything else would be un-American, homeboy. Nasty. Oh. This is a freaking brutal workout. Probably the hardest one I've done all year, to be honest. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, baby, and I just took my own Dark Labs Maniaco rip, son. And today we are doing a monster, something I've never done before on film. It's been years since I've done this this split right here. I'm doing chest and back together, man. A push-pull day. I'm gonna do one back exercise, one chest exercise, one back, and keep it going. And should be a freaking monster in this hot garage, in this hottest Michigan day right here, man. God bless you. Let's get this dang muscle. Here we go. First set. Let's get this dang muscle. Let me tell you something, man. There are no freaking rules to training, homie. If you spend a lot of time on the internet watching fitness content, you would think that you have to follow some certain rules, some certain guidelines, and if you're not within that line, you're doing it wrong. You train however the heck you want, man, that you freaking love. You don't need to do one certain split, one certain rep range, train a certain amount of days. You could train 3 days a week. You could train 2 days a week and build a beautiful physique. Or you could train 6. You could do a freaking rep range that has 5 reps. You could do a rep range of up to 20 reps. You could do whatever the heck you want. There are no freaking rules. Nobody's forcing you to lock out and do a full rep or not lock out. Nobody's forcing you to do cardio after you work out or before. You could do either way that feels good. The most important thing is training the way you freaking love so you don't fall off. There are no freaking rules, homie. We love to overcomplicate simple things. Nutrition is not complicated. There's nothing complicated about eating clean. Let me just tell you this. Eating clean is simpler than not eating clean. All you gotta do is eat as many foods as you can that have one-word ingredients. If you can find these foods, chicken, potato, rice, fish, ribeye steak, whatever the heck it is, one-word ingredient, whole foods is the name of the game. The more I can eat, not processed, my body recognizes it as real nutrients, real food, not modified, all that, you're gonna be just fine. This is not complicated. Man, you know, this shredding seat, I'm getting more shredded by doing less cardio, man. First time that I made a decision to pull the cardio down for shredding season, man. You know, our food, our eating, or our lack of eating is always our reliance for shredding anyway. So the less cardio I'm doing, I'm still doing 5 days a week, but less intense. The more you're doing cardio, the hungrier you are, the easier it is to burn out. So this way, I can pull those carbs real nice and low, and I'm not expending my energy where my body's constantly craving more fuel that I need to, feed it. So it's a real good way. Keeping the glycogen in the muscles, keeping the carbs up for the strength training, always relying on the strength training as my primary workout, giving me enough energy for the day, because when you're shredding, you're depleted, you're in a calorie deficit. You don't want to burn out. So steady state, not spinning my wheels. First year, I'm taking a different approach to the cardio, and it feels good, man. Hey, man, let me tell you something, homie. Screw what other people think, man. Screw them. I don't even like to talk like that. Screw the haters. We got to be true to ourselves, man. We have one freaking life here on this physical world. One. We got to do the things we love right now. Usually when we think people are judging us, it's us judging ourselves. You know, it's not comfortable for me to get on YouTube and make content and show off my personality and have a good time, talk some junk, put all my business out there about my past with addiction, heroin use, meth use, pornography, all that stuff. I'm here to fulfill a purpose, homie. You know, it's not comfortable for my family to see it. I feel, are they judging me if they see it? What are they gonna think? Screw what people think, dude. Screw what these hater losers think about my TRT regimen. I don't really care about what any of them think, homie. Always be true to yourself and don't let anybody else's thoughts hold you back from doing what you want to do right now, homie. Let me tell you about anger, man. Let me tell you about resentment. Resentment blocks us from God, man. Resentment is deadly, especially for me as an addict and alcoholic, man. When we're spending all our time looking out at the wrongs others had done, and we're not spending time looking within ourselves, man, you're not a freaking victim, homie. And when you realize that, you'll feel empowered. The world didn't do me wrong, homie. Boo freaking who. I played a part in every single thing in my life that happened. I got the ball rolling. My problems to this day are of my own making. And when we're spending time pointing the finger, blaming others, we're not with God, because God's within here. When I'm spending time out there, I'm not in my heart. Anger is always backed by fear. I have no reason to be angry unless I'm terrified of something. So when I'm angry, 12 and a half years in sobriety, I get angry. I have to look at what I'm scared of, man. And I'll always see the answer. Then we pray for the fear to be removed. Let's get it. Yeah. Chest up, baby. Freaking animals in the gym, son. I'm feeling good now. Let's pump this higher, man. I'm in a good mood, son. Don't freaking piss me off. Let's go. All the steroids, TRT, gear, and extras in the world, homie. And these haters would still have a trash physique, man. You know how many freaking people I see on the internet who list their stack? They're on insane amounts of stuff. Insane amounts of ridiculous stuff that is just silly to look at. I mean, they have no foundation. Haters who come on my channel and put all the emphasis on steroid, TRT, this and that tells me everything I need to know about their physique. If you have no foundation with your training, with your nutrition, with your rest, and most importantly with your spirituality, all the steroids in the world ain't gonna save you, homie. You'll just look regular on a bunch of steroids, homie. The foundation, your basics have to be in order first. Then you want to talk about doing some. I don't condone anything illegal, homie. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, you better have your foundation in order, or else you're just gonna look mids, homie, like the rest of the haters. Man, I'm so freaking blessed, man. A lot of people ask if I compete or if I'm gonna compete, man. It's a beautiful compliment. But I'll tell you this, man. That's not the high that I look for, man. Stepping up on stage in a freaking thong for 10 seconds. I've already gotten the high, man. The buzz comes from the dang heart. Training every day, being able to wake up, have a relationship with God, come in my gym, not deal with anybody, connect with people on YouTube, help addicts and alcoholics, motivate other people, go live, talk some junk, make gains right here at home with my dogs. I've already won the competition, homie. We've already won. Together we're in it, man, getting this dang muscle. The other thing about competing, as is an addict alcoholic, I have to watch for too much self. What's competing about? Me, all about me. I already have to be on guard for that with everything I do. So competing, that's just more self, more me. So I gotta be on guard for that. Maybe one day before I hang my hat up, I'll compete, smoke them homies on stage. But for right now, man, I already feel like I won. It is never too late, man, to make amends with people. Let me tell you this, when I got sober, there were people, my mother, who passed away when I was 21. She never got to see me get sober, man. And I thought, I don't get to make amends with my mom. I'm not gonna get to make amends with my mother. That wasn't true, man. Because of good AA sponsorship, he guided me with God, and I was able to make amends. You know what I did? I wrote my mom a letter saying all the things that I wanted to say to her that I didn't get to say to her when she was alive. I made my amends in the letter. I went to the cemetery. I read her the letter. I burned it, poured the ashes on her grave, and walked away for the first time in my life at peace with her death. Just remember, man, making amends with people starts with your actions. To amend something is in your actions, so you change your behavior. The words are secondary. So I got to make amends with my mom. Making amends isn't always about just sitting across the table from someone saying, I'm sorry. It might take you to the cemetery. Remember, man, are we willing to go to any lengths to clean up the past? I know I am, homie. The 90 twins, baby. I'm flying. Let's get this dang muscle, man. Don't let freaking losers on the internet, homie, keep making this content and you listening to it that has you second guessing yourself, man. Telling you that the way you freaking love to train is not the right way. There's people making all sorts of content for the shock, tell you drop sets are useless. Oh, just you're wasting your time. Oh, you're overtraining. You're doing too many sets. You're not training to failure. You're doing this and that. Homie, forget all that nonsense, son. You train whatever freaking way you want. I don't care what the split is. I don't care what the rep range is. I don't care if you freaking want to lock your elbows out. Don't lock your elbows out. I don't care if you have 2 reps left in the tank and you train to failure. You want to do calisthenics. You want to do this. Whatever way you train, you're going to make crazy freaking gains if you train from your freaking heart and you do it the way you love so you don't ever freaking fall off. Putting our heart into these reps, baby. That's right, man. Reps. Let me tell you this. I can't freaking picture life without meal prepping. I don't even know what that's like anymore. That's how this bodybuilding has to be, homie. Everything has to be so ingrained with you, with your regimen and your routine, that you don't even know what it's like not to do it. Heck yeah. I don't know what it's like to wake up and not pray to God, take the pre-workout, and start training. It's just part of my life. It's just what I do. I don't know what it feels like for lunchtime to come around and think to myself, oh, what am I gonna go grab for lunch today? I don't have to do that because it's already weighed out for me. Every Saturday for 12 and a half years, without falling off once, I've meal prepped. Have everything ready for Monday through Friday, ready to go, weighed out to the freaking gram, homie. I'm telling you, that's how it's gotta be. You gotta do this for so long. Reps are not just in the gym. It's everything we do, day in and day out. Till you forget what it's like not to do it. Homie, flex on them freaking haters, man. We're getting this dang muscle. They're either with us getting it or they can get bent, homie. We're not freaking bending for these losers, homie. They don't make us second guess ourselves. We're a bunch of freaks in the gym, homie. Iron pumping legends. Get this dang muscle. Let's freaking go. If you're dialed in and you have physique goals, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And don't let these losers in your life. I don't care if it's your own freaking granny, daddy, your best friend, or your freaking wife. tell you that what you're doing is not serious enough to stick to your freaking goals, homie. I don't care if you have to show up to the freaking Sunday night dinner with your meal prep container because you take your goals that seriously. Now, there's a fine line between living in your head and enjoying precious time with your loved ones and being too into yourself and meeting your goals. And you always got to be true to yourself, homie. Always stay true. If you're trying to shred down like I am, I'm trying to lose about 6 pounds right now, nobody's going to get in the way of that. Nothing gets in the way of a dope fiend and his good dope, homie. And this has to be, you got to be a dope fiend with this fitness. Nothing's going to get in the way of this buzz, homie. Stay true to yourself, man. Reps for Redditors. You homies still out there, man, worshiping these dang politicians, son. Thinking these freaking weirdo elitists at the top are gonna save you. Oh, he looks like a Trump supporter, MAGA voter. Oh, you look like you voted for Kamala. Homie, don't you realize these freaking weirdos are all on the same team laughing at you, throwing you off your dang square, homie? You homies are so worried about the mainstream, what's going on at the top with these people you don't know. You don't care what's going on in your own dang neighborhood, homie. Politics starts right here. There's dope fiends right in my city who need help getting sober. I have a purpose to fulfill, and it starts right here. We all have a certain amount of energy, and I gotta choose to expend it on nonsense on TV that gets me emotionally fired up. That's energy I'm taking away from helping people right here in my own community. We either worship God, we either worship the Creator, or the created, homie. We all worship. I don't care what you say, Mr. Atheist. We all worship. But what are you worshiping, homie? What are you worshiping? That alcohol bottle, that heroin needle, a pre-workout? Or are you worshiping God? I know what I'm worshiping, man. Man, let's move on. Shout out Powertec, baby. The multi-press. Home gym essential. Let's get this dang muscle reps. Lightweight. That's the advantage of training back and chest. You get your chest to rest and your back to rest. You know how many freaking weirdo comments I get, homie, from people who make these loser cope statements like, you need to tell people in your video that you're on TRT, that you're not natural. Kids are watching and they're gonna think they could obtain your physique naturally. You need to say what you're on. First of all, homie, let me straighten you out, son. I don't need to do anything. I don't freaking answer to you. I answer to God. Second of all, you shouldn't be looking at another man's physique and thinking, I want to obtain that physique. You should want to obtain your own physique. These people on social media, too busy consumed with what other men are doing. What do you care what another man takes or what another, don't you think that's weird in itself to be so concerned with what some other man's doing? One of the best things about my YouTube channel is that it's got me focusing on my own project. I don't even scroll Instagram anymore, really. I'm so focused on what I'm doing. Some guy came to me, said, I have sons and they're impressionable and they see people on the internet and they're gonna think they could obtain your physique naturally. You should mention what you're on test in every video. Homie, why don't you teach your sons not to look at other men and think that they should obtain their physique? Tell your sons to try and get their own dream physique. That's good parenting. What would you care what people on the internet are doing? You should take it with a grain of salt anyway, homie. Quit monkeying around, son. Worry about your own physique, not looking at another man trying to get their physique. I never promised anyone my physique. I never told you you can have my physique, homie. You can have your physique. Come on, dude. I'm glistening, homie. Look at that, man. We're sweating out our sins today, man. We're flexing on them, son. Look at that, man. They try and hold us down, son. We're a bunch of iron. I count 10. Homie, I count 10. Oh, my God, man. This is not natural, son. This is free. Anything else would be un-American, homeboy. Reps, homie. Woo. Discipline. That's when you do things despite how you feel. Your feelings don't freaking matter. That's the first thing you gotta remember. It doesn't matter if you feel like working out this morning. It doesn't matter if you feel like having a cheat meal. That's your head talking to you. The crazier my head is, the further I am from God. The crazier this is, the further I am from here. Prayer, meditation, discipline is not something you work on. Discipline is the end result of living a spiritual, godly life. The closer I am to God, the more I'm praying, the more I'm helping others, the more I'm listening, the more I'm doing things in my life that are good for my soul, the more effortless discipline comes. God takes me and molds me into being the man I am today. That doesn't take effort. That's the end result. It's effortless. It's not even an option. We do what we got. Don't look for motivation. Look for spirituality, and you'll become disciplined. God disciplines us. Reps. I tried to get sober every freaking way possible by guiding myself. I tried to do every which way. I tried to taper off, wean off, detox myself, go to 20 different rehabs, AA meetings for freaking years, therapy. Homie, therapy. That was the last thing that I needed, therapy. Talk about somebody who's full of selfishness. The last thing I needed was to sit around and talk about myself for an hour. Half of you homies in therapy could do a little less talking about yourselves, spend that hour thinking about how you can help someone else. See if your problems don't clear up. It wasn't until I was ready to be done for good and willing to do whatever it takes, forming a relationship with God was the answer. God did for me what I couldn't do for myself because I'm not powerful to relieve myself of that obsession in my head, that heroin addiction. Only God's powerful enough to do that. And as soon as I connected with him and made a contract that I'd go through the 12 steps, the obsession was gone. 12 and a half years, I haven't had one craving or trigger to get high. That's beyond humanly possible, homie. If I can do it, anyone could do it. Let's get fired up, man. A lot of these fitness influencers making content, man, that's nonsense. Talking about, well, you know, a pump is just vanity. It doesn't really help you build muscle. Creatine, pre-workout doesn't really help you build muscle. Fat burners don't really burn fat. I'm gonna give you the truth. You know what helps you build muscle? You know what helps you burn fat? Consistency. So if taking a pre-workout makes training more fun, and that's more enjoyable, and it helps you be consistent, then pre-workout helps you build muscle. If listening to a certain kind of music helps you build muscle because it keeps you on and you enjoy it, then music helps you build muscle. If having a pump in the gym is vanity, but it's fun for you, and it makes the experience of training more enjoyable, then having a pump formula helps you build muscle. Supplements are fun to use if you enjoy them, and if you can make the training experience as joyous as possible, then whatever you got to do, take some pre-workout, take a pump, whatever you got to do to stay on, that's going to help you burn fat and build muscle. Oh, I just went lightheaded. Can't even see straight, homie. Oh, yeah. Let's go. It's bad enough being in the garage gym with this heat, but on Maniaco ripped, homie? Homie, there ain't nothing like taking a scoopity-doopity of your own dang pre-workout with your own name on it. Dark Labs Maniaco Rip, man. I am higher than giraffe vagina right now, baby. All right, let's do this, man. Let's hit this lower chest, baby. It's all in that squeeze, homies. Let's get this dang muscle. Bodybuilding, man, is all a freaking illusion, man. A lot of people think I'm 220 pounds, dude. I just weighed in at 173, and I'm gonna bring it down to 168. I mean, I'm only 5'6 and a half, 5'7 on Tinder, but still, man, it's all a freaking illusion. It's all about a lifelong growing experience, the journey of how to manipulate your body. I could look completely different on a Friday than I did on a Monday with water manipulation, good lighting, a good pump, a tan, freaking learning how to adjust the carbohydrates to get tight as quick as possible, learning how to take the right supplements at the right times to get excess water out, sodium blow, learning how to manipulate your fats and your carbohydrates and your sodium, everything. One little piece of the puzzle, every little thing, pulling water out to give the illusion of a tighter look or a bigger look. If you want to look puffier, fuller, there's such a carb up at the right time the night before. Whatever it is, it's a lifelong, it's the coolest thing about it, learning how to manipulate your body, because you get so dialed in with your own body and tiny little changes make all the difference. Yeah. It's freaking sick, dude. Every freaking I train for 11 weeks and take the 12th week off, try and make that 12th week a full 10 days. No training, no cardio, no supplementation, full rest, recovery, caffeine detox, stim break. Can only beat up your body so much. You can only beat down quality muscle so much. I've been putting it on the calendar for over 12 years, 4 times a year, so my head doesn't talk me out of it. You gotta solidify your plans in black and white. A lot of people say, hey, I hit a plateau. What do? Take a rest week. You come back stronger, healed up, motivated, ready to go, man. If you love working out as much as I do, you're gonna respect it enough to freaking sacrifice a little so you could do this till the day you die. That's failure. Yeah, let's move on. You know, the way I train, man, I don't overthink this thing, homie. I come in the gym, I turn on the music, and I just look at this like getting high, man. The harder I push in that hour or whatever, the amount of sets I'm doing, I just come in here, I know what muscle groups I'm gonna hit. I just vibe out, man. God guides me through the workout, homie. You know, it's very rare that I plan my exercises that I'm gonna do. I just do an exercise. Whatever I feel like doing next, I do. Try and hit a variation of dumbbell, barbell, cable, body weight machines. If I'm doing 4 sets of each of those, that's 20 sets right there, homie, for whatever muscle group. Also, man, if you're the kind of dude who writes down every set and rap in your notebook and that helps you, heck yeah, man, do that. That's not my style. Nothing wrong with it, dude. That helps a lot of people keep track of progress. For me, it's not that serious, man. I just am comfortable with the weights. I come and I vibe out. That's it for me, man. It's all about God. I love it, man. I just feel like I'm just building myself up, man, to be the best person I could be, so I could go in the world and be a maximum service to God and my fellows, man. We got to be in tip-top condition. It's a beautiful day, man, to think about what we could do for others, man. This is a perfect day to get away from self. Thank God for what we have. When you're not thanking God, it's the same as stealing, homie. We have a choice. We have blessings in our life, right? I choose to give God credit for that. You don't have to give God credit, but it feels good on my soul, man, because when I'm not talking about God, I'm taking credit for things I didn't do, and that's ugly, man. This is a beautiful day to think about others. See how many of your problems are because it's you thinking about you all day. Me evaluating how happy I am, how I feel, how depressed I am. Real happy people don't even know how happy they are because they're not evaluating their own happiness. They're thinking about how they can make other people happy. Let's do it today, man. Let's think about others. That's the key to happiness right there. It's the end result of living a spiritual giving life. What can I do for you? My whole life was about me, more. 12 and a half years as a recovered heroin and crystal meth addict, man. 12 and a half years. And to this day, I still have to treat my noisy head, man. 12 and a half years, the obsession to drink or get high has never returned, man. I haven't had any obsession. It's been completely removed. But I still deal with resentment. I still deal with fear. I still deal with selfishness. And there's still times where I want to be dishonest. And I have to realize that behind anger and behind dishonesty is always fear. So I have a lot of fear I have to deal with. Comes up. And it's not there by accident, man. God keeps that fear there in our life for us to grow from, so we could be a maximum service to God and our fellows. And the way we do that is we pray. We ask God to remove the fear, remove the resentment, direct our attention to what He wants us to be, remove the dishonesty. Talk about it with someone immediately so we're not in our head by ourselves. Think about, make amends with anyone we've harmed. Do we owe an apology? Always keep our side of the street clean. And then think about others we can help. That gets me away from self. That's how you treat it and grow from it. We love to sit there and just sit in fear and torture ourselves. We don't have to do that, man. Life is too dang short to freaking use supplements that you don't absolutely love, man. That cheapness is like a freaking disease, homie. If you get a tub of pre-workout and you don't freaking like it, give that thing away to a homie. Throw that thing in the freaking trash. You don't need to use something up just because you spent money on it. It's the same with clothes, man. I got shirts. Oh, I gotta wear this just so it's not same. My head is so crazy. Screw that. Give that thing away. You don't need to use things in your life that you don't truly love. Use the pre-workouts you love. Use the supplements you love. You don't need to overthink it, dude. Spend money on freaking things. Don't cheap out on gym equipment. I bought a sauna, an alkaline water machine. Things that are important to you, you're never gonna look back and say, oh, I wish I cheaped out and got the cheaper version. Or I wish I cheaped out and didn't get the thing I really love and got the second choice. Screw that, dude. That's living in your head. If we stay close to God, we're gonna be taken care of financially, man. If we stay close to God and we help others, I promise you, man, spend the money. You're not gonna spend too much on yourself if you live a spiritual life. This is a freaking brutal workout. Probably the hardest one I've done all year, to be honest. Last exercise, I'm gonna try and muster this up. These are 1 arm cable back rows to freaking chest flies, dumbbell chest flies. Oh my God. I've been on TRT, man, over 10 years. I'm gonna be true to myself. I couldn't be more grateful for my decision, man. My first 2 years of sobriety, I walked around like a freaking zombie, homie. A zombie. My purpose here is to be as transparent as I can, so I could be of service to people who are going through the same thing, man. For 2 years, I tried to get my test up naturally, and it wasn't budging. I'm blessed I had the option, man. I always think pharmaceuticals should be a last resort, but man, nothing inherently wrong with it if you need it. And a lot of losers freaking, oh, that's more than test. It's just loser cope, homie. Some of these people, their whole identity is about being natural. They have to mention it in every freaking comment. It's like, bro, you don't have to convince us you're natural. We never thought otherwise, bro. You don't have to convince us again. We could tell. It's their whole identity, judging people unfavorably. I don't bend for these losers, homie. I'm freaking blessed to be on testosterone. It's done everything and more for me I could ever imagine. But remember, it's just one piece of the puzzle, man. It can't be your reliance, and you can't put too much emphasis on it. Life still has its problems, homie. I still get tired, my head still goes crazy, and I still deal with life. But it's nice to have optimal hormones, man. Nothing wrong with it. No reason to feel ashamed, homie. No reason for anybody to. Don't ever let people throw you off your square, man. We answer to God at the end of the day. I can't even see straight. This is crazy. You want euphoria? Come train in the garage in this heat on Maniaco. One more. This was 36 sets, man. 18 for back and 18 for chest. What do you guys think of the workout? Comment below. That's it. That's the workout. Heck yeah. Freaking iron pumping legends. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. I am freaking exhausted. That was it. Blood, sweat, and tears. No mercy. Pumping the irons, homie. Maniaco rip. Chest and back. Love you guys. Wishing nothing but love and blessings to you and your family. Let's get this dang muscle. Freaking iron pumping legends. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're out.